Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on Matthews Military, and today I'm going to be showing you the stuff that I got from the auction, because finally I have time. But first I'm going to show you the display case I got. So it's a big display case. I'm hoping I get to put my swords in there and stuff, because as you can see they're just hiding on the shelf right there, and I know it's pretty messy. It's because I had to haul all this in here, but sadly I cannot show the stretchers right now because they are stored away. They're too big, but hopefully I'll get them displayed later. So yeah, this is the new display case. I got a couple of these ones too. The new display case is really big and I like it. But moving on to the first bin, we got original Canadian military inflatable mattresses. As you can see, you twist this, inflates. I'm not going to do it right now. This one has a name, pretty nice. And yeah, I got 5 of them. So the first bin is just light, but now we got the second bin. Alright, I paused the video and I moved out of the way right there, but now let's open this one. Alright, so now we got it opened. So right here, if I'm correct, is an original, 1968, mortar holder from the Vietnam War, made in America. So this one's actually pretty nice. I now have 2 of these. This one's in great condition, still has the number and everything. Really like it. Now we're moving on to the calendar that I showed you guys earlier in a post. And I would just like to say this is one of my favorite things. And this was made in Saskatoon from, let's see, what does that say? Wallace Coal and Cartridge Co. Ltd. First Stone Coal. Have to do some research on that, but as you can see, it has the 3 main generals from Air, Navy, and Army. From Britain and America has FDR and Winston Churchill. Then there's all the names right there too. So yeah, pretty nice. And now we have the dates. The best thing about this, if I flip to, which one is this? This was April, May, June. You can see it says June right there. It has June the 6th, so that's pretty good. Very good. So yeah, so that's pretty nice. I really like that. Now we're gonna move on to these really rare, this really rare Sea Cadet and Navy League pin collection. I'm gonna move the sticker right here. It's pretty nice. So yeah, there's Navy League ones and Sea Cadet ones from World War II. Pretty good condition. I really like it. So yeah, really nice. Pretty good. And then I also got this History of the Second World War magazine in all the series, $1. This is part 100, 95 cents. Yeah, so this is the whole series right here in the stack. As you can see, there's the Germans. There's some stuff about the tanks, some First World War ones, the Second World War. So yeah, pretty nice. I really like that. Hopefully I get to show it better in the future. Alright, now we're gonna move on to the bag of epaulets. Whoa! So yeah, I got a bag of full epaulets. And these cost me about $10 bucks. Yeah, $10. Yeah, very good price. These are, let's see. Oh yeah, these are the old ones, so this is pretty good. Probably try and sell a couple of these because I don't really need these many epaulets. But yeah, pretty nice. So I'm just gonna move this one over here. Now we're gonna move on to the Red Ensign. This is the one that I really was excited for because it's an original, but it's also pretty weird. It's a misprint. So it's pretty nice. We got this one cheap off the auction, so pretty good. Early 1800s to late 1800s to 1920s. So yeah, pretty good. I'm glad that I got this in misprint. That's really rare too. So glad I got a misprint. Really nice. Now moving on to these eye protection wear things. I'm not going to open these because they're eye protection wear and I don't really want to damage them. But they're in the original packaging. Definitely going to try and sell 2 to 3 of these. But yeah, still good shape. You can feel it. The plastic's still in there. So yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Now I'm going to move to this light. So this was from the UN. This is the dome blackout light. It still works. I just need to find a cable for it to work, and then I'll just hang it up on a wall or something like right over there. Then it'll just turn on, be a nice light. Still has the original light bulb in it. You could still flip the switch. It says Echo in the back. Tells you more about it. Made in August 1990. So yeah, pretty recent, but not recent. But it's in great condition. The light bulb, I bet, still works. Has all the wiring in it. It's hard to see. But if we take off these screws, and it works, it's going to be pretty good. And then, yeah, so it's going to be great to have on the wall, right over there. So, yeah, glad I got this for $20. Yeah, $20. Pretty good. Now I'm moving on to this original World War II duffel bag. I'm going to research this guy, John Listo. This is original duffel bag. Would be cool if there was something in here. Sadly, it doesn't look like anything's in here. I'll have to check, but I'm not... Ooh, there's a stamp right there, pretty nice. There's the manufacturing date, 1943. So yeah, this was made in 1943. There's the guy's number and stuff, regimental number, original World War II duffel bag. You know, pretty good on display or for reenacting or whatever, you know, like reenacting as a Canadian soldier going into battle or at a camp reenactment. So yeah, pretty good. Now, before I move on to the buttons, because I'm going to leave those for last because I know revolutionary items are very rare. I have this trench tool. It's hard to get out. Yeah, I have this trench spade made in 1953, so during the Korean period. So if you just hook it up right here, you could dig. Oh, okay, there's no scratch. Anyways, meet my little cat, Loki. Yeah, that's my cat. He's a pretty good cat. He really loves hanging out in my collection. Anyways, as I was saying, this shovel would be used to dig up the soil and hard soil, but then you would have this other entrenched tool that you would smash on the hard rocks or hard soil, then you would dig up with the shovel. So yeah, pretty nice and really, really cool. I really like this tool. So yeah. Now I'm going to move on to these medals. These are original medals from a soldier who fought after Afghanistan. These are wrapped up pretty nice because these are some good medals. I might have to pause the video because it's time to get out. So yeah, I finally got it out, but before I show you, this is the list of all his medals. This one's crossed out. I don't know what that is, but that's fine. So yeah, let's take a look at his medals. Wow. So yeah, he has the Afghanistan Campaign Medal, terrorism, the War on Terrorism Service Medal. Then he has his Reserve Armist Medal, and then the NATO Medal. So this one was from North Atlantic Treaty Organization. And if you didn't know, he has 1 Bronze Service Star, and he has his M device in his Reserved Armed Forces Medal, and the X right there is for reservists or military personnel who served during or after the terrorist attacks on 9/11. So yeah, pretty good history right there, folks. Very dedicated man to his job, country. So yeah, really nice. So now I'm gonna move on to these putties. I'm gonna leave them in the bag because these are original World War II Canadian putties, if I'm correct. Because that's what it said on the description, but I'll have to do some research. But these are in some good condition. Still has the original strap for tightening it and stuff. So yeah, these are just putties from World War II. That's what the description said. So yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on these though. Sorry about for the wait, guys, but I just got these out, and these are some badges from Canada. So this is the Canadian Army bullion patch, right? Bullion, yep. I'm sorry if I butchered that. Just got over a cold, so my head's still hurting a little bit. But yeah, nice patch in good condition. Both of these for $5. And I also got the RCASC patch ER. So yeah, really nice. I don't think the bullion patch means anything, but I think it's just like the type of what they use, because there's similar type of material. But yeah, so this is Canadian Army, this is ER. So pretty nice patches, $5 each. Yeah, but these were very good to get. Sorry, I had to move my setup over here, but I got this Royal Canadian Air Force set, and there's just 2 cadet items that snuck in there, pretty weird. But as you can see, this Lance Corporal, yep, Lance Corporal ranks. I'm a cadet myself, so especially know this. So Lance Corporal, no, I don't remember, but it's like Lance Corporal, aka leading cadet in Sea Cadets and Army Cadets. And then we have Mile Zero, Royal Canadian Air Cadets, 353 Squadron. So yeah, that's a cadet set, and then we have a whole ton of epaulets that are the same. So don't really know like if there's any difference, if they're like all together, but I would say like just keep them like that. And then we have the name tag, Kritchabach. Oh, sorry if I butchered that. And then we have more Royal Canadian Air Force ranks. So yeah, pretty nice. And then we got a beret. Alright, now moving on, I got a couple badges and pins of the Saskatchewan Canadian Veterans Service Corps civil security. There's 2 badges, then a pin, and a couple more items. The other side, this one's like glued shut, I think. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to do this later. But pretty nice. These are from World War II, so yeah, really cool. A lot of stuff from Canada and the western provinces, but pretty nice. Now in this bag is a whole bunch of buttons. There's a couple pins that snuck in there, but there's some Marine Corps ones, some German ones, Air Force ones, from the U.S. There's like a whole bunch of U.S. ones and German ones in here, but it's pretty nice to have these because then I could sort through all of them. Just take a look at some buttons. Now we have some Canadian Military Logistic Corps pins. I'm going to be selling a whole bunch of these because there's over 30 in here. So yeah, these are small ones, but definitely a good price for $5. Now moving on to the big stuff. Is the Canadian 105mm shell casing. It's pretty big, really nice though. Really heavy. Markings are scratched off sadly, but this one is from World War II or Korea. Yeah, inside is hollow, of course. Shell is not rusted, in good condition, so pretty nice. Now I have the Queen's Own Rifles black regimental uniform. It's missing the pins up here, sadly, but I'm hoping to get 2 of those. So this one is still in great condition. This one was from 70s or 80s, 60s? Yeah, 60s. And this one was from the Royal Regina Rifles, which is one of the most famous regiments in Canada. So it comes with the pants and the shirt, has inside pockets. The buttons are in great condition. They're plastic instead of metal. So take a look at that. Pretty nice. So yeah, just got to get buttons for the pins. Collar pins for these, and then yeah, I'm just gonna roll with that, and then it's gonna look great. Display it pretty soon. So yeah. Now before I show you guys, this is the one that you've been waiting for. These are original. They look like reproductions, but I promise you they're original. They were just polished up. One of the buttons is missing a back, but I just have it standing on something right now. They're not fake, they're original, but here they are. The original Revolution Hussein Soldiers buttons. They are polished up, all nice, and these guys are original. Glad to have something from the Revolution, and this is from the article site. So great to have this from Baldwin, Mississippi. Amazing. These sell for a whole bunch of money. I'm not selling these. I'm keeping these for sure. These are a very rare collection to my item. Very rare item to my collection. And these buttons just made my collection more rare. So yeah, with that, I just want to thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry it was a little rough again. I'm pretty sick. My head is still hurting a little bit, but it's fine. Yeah, these, all this stuff I got from the military site, very incredible. But yeah, I just want to say thank you for watching the video. Make sure you go like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video, my full collection tour.